Hello everyone. RVDebs here. It's Saturday night and it's a gathering. Come on in. Let's do a little visiting on our December, what is it already? December 10th, 2022. Almost at the end of 22, and it really just felt like it just started. Yep. So, okay. Let's see who can gather with me tonight. And nobody's here. Okay. Hi, Tart. Tapestry Tart's the first one in. Thank you. Come on in. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, it's kind of chilly. Not terrible, but like about 50 degrees. Gary, hi. Hey, I got some. Oh, I've got to go get it. Darn. It's in the other room. Hi, Timothy. Hi, Minnow Fairy. Hi, Russell. Yes, come on in. I'm so glad to see my friends. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Gary's wife, Kathy, sent me. So they're from both of them, but she makes homemade jam, homemade preserves, or whatever you want. I think it's preserves or jam. What is it? But I'll go get it because I put it in the kitchen because I'm taking it with me. I'm taking it with me for sure. I'm not bringing a lot of food, but I am going to bring some staples. Yes, winter. And now all the trees, man, they're like shedding. There was so many leaves on top of my truck from the one tree. It's like it's autumn, but not really, like it's winter, you know? Hey, Martha. Nice to see everybody. What else? Let me think. Well, I'm getting ready to get out of here. So I won't be live on Tuesday, but maybe on Wednesday. Depends on my connection. I hope my Verizon internet connection in where I'm going is going to be good. Or whatever. I don't know. I'll tell you all later. Yeah, it's going to be quite a trip. I'm going to stop one night in San Antonio and with my friend Judy, and we're just going to visit for the night. And then the next day, she's leaving town the next day, so I will too. And that way, we'll just get out and go all the way to Palmview. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little, it's like I don't want to overpack, but I don't want to not take enough either. And like kitchen stuff. I know I have a little kitchen, so I'm going to do some seasonings and things that I'm not going to keep buying stuff. I'm on a tight budget. I did this thing online where you can put in where, the kind of vehicle you drive and where you're going exactly. No snow, Gary. Nice. It's kind of damp and cold tonight. A little bit of rain. No snow. And where I'm going, it doesn't snow. Hi, Charlene. Oh, I'm so glad that you are saying hello tonight. Thank you. Yeah. So I put on this app, I put in my vehicle, my truck, and where I'm going, and it said that my gasoline chart price will be about $280 just to get there. It does. Tonight sounds like Oregon. Yeah, tonight it's like it's colder here. Where I'm going, it's much warmer. Let's see. Right now, it's 49 and just cloudy. Yeah. So, tomorrow's a high of 57, low of 49. That's pretty much, not freezing. It's okay. Hi, Lynn. And where I'm going, they have like 80 degrees during the day. Yeah, it's a lot warmer. So kind of like a Florida winter, which I enjoy. That's going to be nice. And I'm just trying to, not overkill myself or anything. Tonight I changed my linens because I thought, when I get home after the month is over, it's going to be still winter. It's always colder here. So I put my flannel um, sheets. I have flannel sheets. And so they're clean. And yeah, I'm going to sleep on them a couple days, but at least they won't be, ready to change. You got the sun. Yeah, we had sun on and off. 45 in Oregon, huh? Wow. Well, I gotta share with you what I got in the mail. So I'll be right back. Don't go away. Okay? Okay. I am still here. I'm just gonna go get something. Okay. So I wanted to explain something. So I went to the post office yesterday because I knew that Menno Ferry had sent me something. So I thought, okay, I'll go in. Well, when I get to the post office, there's one of those Prime bags. They're white with like Prime Amazon bags stuck in when I opened my little box, and I couldn't get it out. I could get it half out. I mean, it was like it was completely just I even had a guy had walked in, a young guy, and I asked him to help me pull it out. He couldn't get it out either. So I pushed it back in and came in after they closed for lunch here. So I had to come back later, but yeah. So here's what I got. So in that bag that was scrunched, I had no idea what was in the bag, not even a little warning. But it was Kathy and Scott, Kathy, Scott, Gary, and Kathy. This is it's called it's the bomb. So this is some sort of, I don't even know what kind of what's this. Hey, Gary, ask Kathy, what kind of jam is it? It's the bomb. I'm looking forward to the bomb. Believe me. Might even eat it on my journey. Hi, Butterbean Head. Okay. Hi, Molly. I think I missed someone. Molly. Hi, Molly. Yeah. So, hi, Dee Dee. Then I got another package, which I will show you what was in that package. And this came from Menno Ferry. It is like a portable art set. So I'm going to take this with me. It's got really a little bit of everything in it. I'll probably pack a little bit more of my own supplies like paints. But it's got 24 tubes of acrylic. It's a 50-piece wood case acrylic painting kit. And it's got colored pencils. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thank you very much, so much. And Kathy, too. Gary, thank you so much for the jam. That's going to be delicious. I know already. And this is going to come along real easy to pack. I don't want to take so much stuff, but it'll be nice. If I don't paint, I'll still use it eventually anyway, of course. Pepper jam made with cherry bomb peppers. Oh ho ho. I am going to love this. It is for my trip, yes. Hi, Mary. Yeah, I'm getting ready. It's just a couple days away. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm not going to open it now. I'm just going to put it in the truck. I'm going to get a few of my metallic colors just because that's what I'm painting. I like iridescence and stuff. And maybe a handful of brushes that I know I like. And so I'm taking a lot of stuff. And then tomorrow, Sunday, I'm going to Kathy and Mark's and we're having dinner at Mary's. We're having like a Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm going to pack up the beads. So I'm taking stuff with me. Whether or not I wind up, really doing anything is one thing, but at least I have them with me if I want to do something because I do enjoy making things. Hi, Timothy. Yes, and that's another thing I wanna do on Monday is talk to the post office too, to see if they can, like, forward, um, a couple if there's a bunch, like, I can call them. I don't know. I'm gonna see what they say. You can p you can paint the outside to suit you. The outside you mean the outside of that wooden box? Fly. Ritz cream cheese and pepper jam is the best. Ooh. Well, I've got crackers. See, I'm gonna be on a trip, a road trip. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna be packing a small ice chest with a few things in it. My dog's cooked food, probably like maybe some cream cheese in my jam and like a little bit of bread and just have some munchies while I'm on the road. Sounds good to me. Hi, Linda. Cream cheese and pepper jam is delicious. I've had that. I love it. And that is a good idea because that's easy. I'm gonna stop when I'm on my way out of town. I'm gonna be in Abilene. I probably will stop and get a few things. As I don't think I'm gonna go to the store before I leave. I'm I've got to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. I gotta make sure my anything in the fridge is cleaned out. So I got a lot to do. I really do. And to drive to Judy's house, which is my where I'm going in San Antonio. It's a 5 hour. It's just 5 hours, like just. So I figure I'm going to stop a couple times, of course, with the dogs and me. So I hope to be there at her place by 5 p.m., 5:30 the latest, because that's sunset. And just packing up the truck. That's it's not, I'm not a spring chicken. I just take breaks, I just take a lot of break. Like today, I don't know how you guys are, but for me to change the linens to my bed, I have to move the bed and I'm sure it's nothing to a lot of people, but for me, I like do most of it and then when I get like the sheets on, I'm like sit down for a few minutes and then go back and put the blankets and the comforters and change the pillows. Do you guys find yourself doing that or is it just I'm out of steam fast? Because I am out of steam quickly. Let's be honest, but I'm not stopping. Mary says, I hear you. Yeah. I don't, I mean, for me, I have to like take little breaks. There you go. Thank you, Menno Fairy. Yeah, she says, changing the bed is like an Olympic event for me. It's sort of, like it takes a lot of effort and I'm moving the bed because I got to get on this side and it's not heavy, but it just tells you you're not, as strong as you used to be. And I don't have as much endurance. But I sure have a good brain, still have a good mind. Probably, Timothy. I don't know when Christmas Eve falls on. If it's a Saturday night, I will. Yeah, sometimes can be better than other times. Laundry is one of my most unhappy to do. Laundry, changing the sheets are the two. I don't mind doing dishes. I don't mind cleaning like the stove and do I love doing the floors? No. Would I pay if I was wealthy? Yes, I'd have someone come and do it. Really? I've never slept in my recliner, but I know there are people that do sleep in their recliners. I like to sleep on my side. Hi, Terry. She said, "I would rather watch grass grow than do laundry." And now I have to go to do laundry. Like, I've always had washer and dryer in the house, well, for years. And no, I don't anymore. So I'll go to Kathy and Mark's and do a load of clothes while I'm visiting, or once in a while go to the laundromat. And I'm even bringing some laundry Sunday. I'm gonna the sheets and towels, and then I guess on my way out of town, I'm gonna stop at Cat and Mark's because I'm gonna give her my key to the house, and I guess I'll get my laundry if she could do it. Hi, Louise. I wish you could be my laundryman too, Timothy. Yes, Terry, that was Miss Menno Ferry said that, but she's funny. Hi, Survivor. Well, Linda, you're doing good then. I'm glad. Now that you got a puppy to run around with, right? Yeah, all the stuff that you do for houses, you know, I'd much rather be listening to music and watching videos. And hi, Ansat, nice to see you. Terry's relating to what I said about making a bed, not making the bed, like changing the linen. Yeah, she's like, and when the fourth corner on the fitted sheet won't go on, you have to rest a while. Yeah, sometimes it's like I'm breathing heavy. I just go sit. I have a chair in there, and I just go flop in the chair and go, okay, I'm gonna just relax. I don't want to hear myself, my heart beating in my ears. You just realized, Mental Fairy said, I just realized you picked up your mail Friday, my mom's 100th birthday. She would have adored you. Ah, and my little sister was also an artist. Yeah, my parents used to love my friends. They treated Kathy like another daughter. That my I did have really special parents. Everybody could relate, that we partied at my house. Oh, I hate to stump my toe. Yeah, there's always something like that that happens. Good for you, Linda. Congratulations. The dogs don't know anything, but they're going. Yeah. They just, they're pretty cool about whatever. I mean, it'll be exciting and they'll be, you know, and then they'll calm down. Yeah, when I start packing, they're gonna like, "Oh, are we going?" But I'm gonna tell them, "You're going. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll be my little hassles for the month." One thing I did find out about my little apartment there, and I'm hoping that it's exactly what she said, that there's like a little backyard that's fenced in where you can just open the door and the dogs can safely go out into the little backyard. It's small, like 10 by 10, but that's good. They know. Aw. Well, I'm glad you came along for your parents, Russell. They're very lucky to have a good son. I don't know, Terry. I'm right now going to be gone. I've taken the apartment there from December 15th to January 15th. Beth's been trying to, offer me. She's been telling me that if I would like to stay there and work for her in the office as a job, that I could actually live in that apartment for like the pay, which I don't think I'm gonna do. I love my little apartment here. I don't really have enough strength really to come back and pack and leave. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for me. So I'm just gonna enjoy the time there and play it by ear. If things are meant to be different and change for me, then I will know it, you know. But otherwise, I'm gonna help her as much as I can with her. She runs like the whole place. And they have a golf cart and, they do a steak night. I don't know exactly, but they've got she sent me a calendar. There's card nights and all this, and I'll help her. I'm good at that kind of stuff, but I don't know how long exactly. Maybe to the 15th I'll head home. Um, as far as, sharing the trip with you guys, definitely. I'm looking forward to that, to getting on the road and share every all of wherever I go, you know? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the flow, I know I'm going for the month. That's what I know. Yeah, you know what, Timothy? When I did come to Florida, they had the biggest ice storm here, which they don't normally have. This year, I don't know how bad winter's gonna be, but where I'm going to be never freezes. It's right on the Mexican border. It's a small town area. There's lots of towns. It's got everything. Um, but it's the warmest place in Texas. People come there to get out of the cold weather like snowbirds. Hi, John. Good evening. I know I would be far from Kathy and Mark and Mary and the kids and everybody. And I have to consider that because it does, even though I don't see everybody that often, I know they're there. And Kathy and I are close. Now, wherever we are, we talk probably almost daily. Sometimes, a couple days go by and then we like start thinking about each other and one of us calls. So, yes, I would miss it, but I can't. If it depends, I am willing to give up and go somewhere else if I really feel in my heart and soul that it's a good thing for me, because that's what I have to do. And, this is right now a good thing for me. It's safe here and I like my little apartment. It's cheap. I can keep it and I'm going to keep it. Oh, I hope we don't have too bad of a winter. Um, are you close to Brownsville? I don't really know. It's a like a Rio Grande Valley. It's not really near any major cities. So, but on the map, it looks like Austin is a big city, and Corpus Christi is, kind of nearby in a way. I I don't I don't know. I don't know. But I know it's the south. It's as far south as you can go without leaving the country. And in order to go to Mexico, because I've read all about it, if you don't have an up-to-date passport, you can use a birth certificate, driver's license, or a passport card. So I'm going to see if I can apply for the passport card, what the details are of that. But I'm going to have my birth certificate, my driver's license, and my old passport, because your passport picture, and it's even though it's outdated, it's still me. So I'm not worried about it. But I'd like to go to Mexico while I'm there. Definitely. And I'd like to go to Los Padres Island and drive on the beach. Yeah, snow is pretty, Russell, but ice is treacherous. I always have such a fear of falling and stuff, but I'm very prepared. Like when I come back here, it's gonna be cold, January, but I have stuff to melt ice. I've got a little solar generator. I've got fairy lights that are, battery operated. So I feel like probably it won't be so bad because I'm all prepared. Yes. Yes, my options are open, just like everybody's options are open. Now, I see that there are 74 friends and only 24 thumbs up. So I just want to reach out and ask you if you would mind just giving it a thumbs up if you enjoy this kind of videos or whatever you want to call this, live streams. And set, thank you. Yeah, I turned my silver hair, it's all natural. I haven't put anything on my hair. It's interesting the way it's come out, actually. I'm kinda okay with it. I used to be a redhead, and I liked all kinds of red. Dark red, golden, strawberry blonde, almost blonde, and, but I don't wanna do my hair anymore. I want it to be just easy, you know? Hello, in love with health. Sandy, right? Sometimes I have such a bad memory. Hey, Gary, give everybody my love, and I'm sure, coming back in there eventually too. Well, I'm glad you can see me now. Aw. Yeah, I guess, I think it's if you're gonna turn silver, I guess this is pretty good. What else could I'm very God's been good to me, right? You know, I feel pretty good. Yes, I get tired fast. I do. And I can't, like, walk stairs like I used to. I mean, I'm not as sure-footed, and I know my limits. I'm gonna have to be very careful, and I am. See, Sandra, I remembered. Thank you, Survivor. You guys make me feel good. That's nice. I will check my email. Yeah, I don't know about never a moment to sit down because I have to have moments to sit down. I want to have moments. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little more active, which is, pretty darn good. I really, really am looking forward to just having people around and helping Beth and just, you know, participating as much as I can. If it's icy on the roads, I don't even leave the house, honestly. And if I was heading back towards here and I knew it was ice storm or something, I wouldn't come back until it was past. Thank you, Survivor. I think so too. I've lived in Florida where, snowbirds every winter, everything's filled up and there's lots of action and people. And that's kind of like what's happening. And it's like a bird sanctuary. It's a birder's paradise. Well, I love birds. And I haven't been around tropics since I was in Florida, and I do love that tropical warm. It's gonna be nice, and it's not real, real hot because it's winter. Thank you. Timothy, I'm gonna keep everything going. I don't think the only thing I'm gonna miss is this coming Tuesday. I'll have driven to San Antonio, and then, Judy is putting me up, and, um, I'm gonna be with her Tuesday night. I'm not gonna, say, "Oh, I can't be with you," because we're only gonna have the one evening together. So Tuesday's not gonna be good for me, but once I get to my destination in my apartment, I'll make sure that I at least do a video, but if I can go live from my new apartment, I will. Oh, that's so nice. A sweet guy picking you up for dinner. How cool. That's lovely. I'm bringing my laptop, so I'm not really gonna be away from my computer. I just think I'll be I won't be just sitting here like I do now. When I was in Florida, I did have a lot of really good times. And like Linda said, remembering the fishing dock. Oh, that was a cool place to sit. And we had dinner upstairs, me and Joan. Yeah. Yeah, it's in Texas. It's just like, when you look at the state of Texas, okay, it's down at the bottom. It's right on it's a border town, you know, near Reynosa, or I think that's how you say it. Reynosa, Mexico. Oh, I love that pool in Florida. Yes. Bradenton Beach is that was a beautiful little spot. And you could lie in the pool and look up and you could see all these tops of palm trees in a circle around the whole pool. Hi, Giggle Fishy. Hi, Chase. I know you're out there. To you. Oh, man, I'm kind of excited, actually. Yes, it was actually stunning. It was I don't know how much that would cost to go buy that. I don't know about the crime there. I don't think it's gonna be bad. Hi, Connie. It's an RV park, you know? There's people around. People look after each other. I have no fears. I just don't fear a lot. Hi, Rainy. Did you slide in because I didn't see you come in? Nice to see you, Rainy. Nice to see you so much. And Connie. Yeah. Well, I ain't dead yet, so I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna give it at least a good shot. I'll be tired because just loading the car, just even like just doing what I've been doing is more than usual. So, I know. So tomorrow, I'm going to make sure I've got a big thing of water, like individual water. I'm going to bring that tomorrow, put it in the truck. So every time I leave the house, I'm going to fill up my cart because there are things that I can actually load ahead of time. And I'm going to do that. And this lamp, after tonight, I think I'm going to fold it up and I'm going to, wrap it in maybe a blanket thingy and stick it in the car. Well, I'm glad you got the notification tonight. So I found something on YouTube. Let me make sure I have the right name of the channel. But this guy is fascinating. I mean, his name is Matthew Hussey. Matthew Hussey. Now, let me back. He is well, it's good not to be snowed in. I'm glad that you're able to get out. I know that's not a good feeling when you're so much snow you can't leave. Anyway, this guy Matthew Hussey is a coach for. I guess he's like a love coach or teaching women basically to value themselves. I mean, I watched a lot of his videos. He's an adorable guy. I mean, what a handsome, cute guy. Is that what you mean? The heat is on and it maybe blew it. The leading dating advice for women is on what his channel says. Well, this guy is, I mean, first of all, he is adorable and awesome, and he is right. He's so right. And I love the examples that he gives. And I'm really enjoying watching, even though it's not really relating to me that much. But yeah, we date kind of in a lot of different ways. Hi, Marion. You're into birding. That's cool. Well, I can't wait to see what the birding situation, the society there. It's supposed to be a birding place. So I'm going to find out more. I told you, giggle fishy. So anyway, if you're like, just want to enjoy a very intelligent, smart, young, very easy to listen to and watch, check out Matthew Hussey. And I think he's great. Yeah, I'm telling you, Connie. And as he's speaking, I was watching several. He does the longer videos and short videos, and he teaches it, and there's courses and stuff. But anyway, his advice is like excellent, excellent. Yeah, I mean, when I turn you guys on to something, it's because it really, really struck a note, and um I'm a natural. I'm a natural. Like, I'm on Second Life. Well, on Second Life, it's a whole different situation than on real life. It is not the same. But you're still the person behind the avatar. And a lot of dating goes on in Second Life. People getting to know each other and see. And this guy talks about these relationships and what you want. And he talks about um, having, I think he calls it a North Star. He said, you need to decide exactly what you're really wanting in your life. Like, if you're wanting to date and just have fun and adventures and excitement, then it's good. Then the guys that are just into that is perfect for you. But if and these are, women maybe in their 30s that are really planning on finding a mate for life. And he's just so expressive and so right on. And I'm kind of going through a little bit of that too, being that I'm on Second Life as a very beautiful avatar, But yeah, just the texting, because he talks about texting and what red flags are, what when things happen a certain way, and I'm really fascinated by it, actually. So if you have a chance, he's cool. Camper Van Kevin, he didn't come tonight. I hope he's doing well. I'm sure he is. I don't know. Millions of views. Yeah, I just found him. I don't know. It was like it just kind of clicked on one of my like, you know, check this out. So in this day and age, though, with texting and how people communicate and what's important to you and really, and I've always known this, that's why I like him so much, because he's right on that. You teach somebody how to treat you. You are the one that sets your values. And if you don't speak up for yourself, then they can't know your values, and they may not even think you have much, even though you might. So you really need to always stand up for your values. Hi, Sheila. It's okay. Linda says you don't wear those sexy clothes in real life. No, I don't. You could do it in real life to you're good looking enough to put it off. Oh, thank you. It's a whole different situation though. Real life for me. When I meet a man in real life, it isn't so easy for me to like I don't know if I value myself too much, but I don't think you can. I don't know, but it's very interesting. advice, but we do need to know value, and we do need to have what we want. Like I've said before, as you think, so shall it be. Well, he's saying the same thing, only even better. He says it better. But if you, let's just say a 30-year-old woman, if you want to get married and have babies, and that's what you really want, you want a really life partner that is wanting to make a building, loving, forever relationship. That's one thing. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you just really don't want to have a permanent heavy duty relationship. So, you just have to know where you're going and do it. I don't know, Russell. Maybe it's the weather. Sometimes internet, some like mine. This morning I was having breaking up where even the TV was like stopping, and so I don't know. It just could be rainy. I have been alone all of my life. Most times I prefer my own company. Relationships are a waste of my value time. I also avoid online interactions. I am burned out on so-called social media. Well, everybody has a right to how they feel. Try not to close off your mind because you don't know what tomorrow holds. And I've been alone for the last since 2014, pretty much alone. So I don't mind my company, but I really, really like the company of a nice person. And that's the thing. And also, you don't want to waste your time. If you are, like one of those people that date from one to another, and then you realize how much they were nothing like what you want, it is a lot of wasted energy. Hi, Linda. Linda and Linda. Two Lindas. Linda says, I think you're going to meet a real man at the campground. You never know. But most people that go to these RV parks are usually married couples. Let's face it. Hi, Miss Blessing. Yes. So, it's interesting though, the dating game, or the even social media has changed how people communicate completely. That's because, Rainey, the people here are good people. Because good people find good people. Hurt people hurt people. It's pretty, interesting um, about that, and I just think that you're never too old or, set in your way. Don't be so set in your ways, even though you're comfortable alone. Like I'm talking to you, Rainey, that you're comfortable that way and you prefer it. But always keep a little glimmer of open heart, open mind, because life is a gift. And if you meet people that are wonderful, then that's a gift too. So, don't close off completely. Thank you, Connie. Aw. You never know. I mean, I'm open. I have had I've got some very sweet relationships right now. I do. Um, you all know my friend Chase. Well, we are daily friends. And I have a couple more that I actually on a daily basis, or at least a few times a week, I look forward to it. So I thank God that I'm able, to go into the social media like the game and enjoy it. He's in Michigan. Who's la 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 with his own RV will cook you dinner? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, Michigan's far. No, we're not gonna probably wind up seeing each other at this point. Just good friends though, like we're all good friends here too. Perhaps he should vacation in southern Texas. Yeah, that would be cool. You never know. I tell you, you do not know. But when I make a friend, I usually make it for life, and men friends too. If not, then they're not worth my, it doesn't matter if they come and go in my life, but the ones that stick around. Did I raise my eyebrows? Yeah. So it's a trip. I'm having I'm having some, interesting times, and it's pretty cool, you know? And even on Second Life, like, you really do form relationships. It could be with a friend, it could be a boyfriend, and, like, a completely unique experience. It really is. But I'm pretty strong woman. I'm a strong woman. I'm not passive. I'm not so aggressive that I'm, so aggressive, but I do know my value, and, I feel good about that. I feel good about myself, and I think that really is an attraction when somebody likes themselves, and so, I'm trying to do as good as I can. I'm not always so good. Yeah, if you make a really good friend, you keep them in your life. Linda said there's a snowstorm, high Monday, 29. Burr. Yeah, stay warm, you will. Dee Dee said, "I'm okay with being alone. I'm not averse to being with someone right if he's right either." Yeah, I'm just open. I'm okay alone too. Make friends for life, it's for sure. Gigglefish, he said, "I think it would be great to have a love interest that was committed, but you each have your own house about a mile away from each other." I can understand that. I think people should take their time falling in love. I don't think you should fall in love in a day or a week or 2 weeks. You need to go through a season, the year, really. I don't know who La 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 is, Linda. Never heard that name. Thank you for goodness, lady in Hawaii, whom thinks the world of me and accepts me for myself. I have met her at church about 16 years ago. She does crafts and an artist like you. Well, you see? So you never know, Rainy. Maybe there's always like a glimmer of hope somewhere that you connect with someone that's really important for you to enjoy. Right. When you first meet somebody, it's just infatuation. It's kind of lust and infatuation, excitement. But time does help. La 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 is a hypothetical guy, I think. Terry says Johnny Cash once said the secret to a good marriage is separate bathrooms. I'll have to check my email. Okay, Sandra. She's going on a date. Speaking of dates. Rainey said, I'm going to take her up on her offer and join her in Hawaii in October 23. She will have her own place and me my own spot. I don't like others living in my space. I value my privacy. Yeah, but you know what? You can work things out. The right person will really understand and respect and let you be who you are and let them be strong in who they are, and you join together. I mean, I was thinking about, like, if you're traveling in an RV, that it'd be neat to have a guy in his RV. Yeah, we get together, but yeah, we're separate too. You have a marriage like that. I think separate bedrooms is not a terrible thing, but that's my personal point of view. I mean, everybody needs a cave, a woman cave, a man cave, and it could be your bedroom. Doesn't mean that you're not going to sleep with your husband or your wife or your lover, but it's just nice to have your own space. Linda said the boy I was engaged in high school as friends, he connected with me a month later. He died. He was a fireman and his son contacted me. Oh, That's a sad story. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. Yeah, and that's another thing, we don't know how our days are or how many we have. So, you know, don't hold back. Get out there and, do the best you can, taking life and making it as good as possible. Connie says, I agree. I have had guys live with me before. It's nice to tell them they can live in the back of the house, yet come watch TV and eat together. Yeah, just maybe we all need our spaces, especially when you get a little older. We have different needs. Maybe, you stay up later than me. And I think you can work things out with anybody if it's the right person, of course. Menno Ferry said, I have the perfect solution. I have the minivan, and I'm making into a camper and a 12-foot Scotty trailer, so 2 spaces, one for each of us. Living each day is the way to do it, too. Hi, Regina. Marion said, I don't think you will meet anyone as good as your husband, but I am sure you will meet a companion that would get on with to share a happy life with. I would love that. I don't really want to be all alone, but I've accepted. I am kind of picky. I can't help it. Because you see, as Matthew Hussey says, you do have to have your values. And I wouldn't want anyone that didn't want to appreciate my values or their values. Rainey says, Giggle says, I would just like to snuggle, then go away. Sometimes that's true. Rainey says, speaking from experience, I need my own privacy, at least my own bedroom and bathroom. I was an orphan, so I have been alone all my life. Thus, it's awkward having others underfoot. Yeah, and we all have like our upbringing, right? And in my upbringing, my parents were real close and everybody was close. So I can be close with someone. Connie said, I'm just setting my ways. I think we're all kind of setting our ways. You get into your 50s, at least, I mean, even before that, but especially after you're when you're older, you just really do get set in your ways and you like things a certain way. And it is hard to join up with someone. That's why I haven't even really tried. And the guys that I have met since I've been, a widow and on my own here has not been they just are not my guys. They're just not my type of guys. It's nice to have your own bathroom. It's nice to have, like some space. I think, unfortunately, I can't afford a huge house, so I have a very small place. Anyway, it's been kind of fun though talking about it. I do have an open mind about it. Let's see. Rainey said, at 58 years of age, I am content, enjoying your lives and occasionally hanging out with my dearest friends. I appreciate my few friends. I do too. Timothy said, I wish I could join up with Christine. Oh, why don't you come and buy Christine? I haven't even tried to sell Christine. It's still sitting there. I'm ashamed of myself, but I'm going to have to get to it. I don't know what's keeping me. I don't know why I haven't done it. And don't bug Giggle Fishy, she says when she's reading. Connie says, cause by the time we are our age, either the good ones are taken or passed away. Yeah, it's hard to find when you don't. I don't want to bury anybody else. Oh my God, that's another fear that I do have, is hooking up with somebody and they have their own. Of course, everybody, by the time you get a little older, you have your own problems and diseases and conditions, and I don't want to go through burying a man again. That's a fear that I have to face. Hi, Kathy. She said, I gave so much of myself most of my life to others, never took care of myself, dreams, needs, and I just want to chill at my age. If something happens to my guy, I'm happy solo. My cousin Maxine lost her husband and she doesn't want anybody. She has never wanted anyone else. Gigglefishies that are listening to music or watching a movie. So at this point, I might make a lousy partner. Yeah, but if maybe if somebody came along that really did appreciate all your time to yourself that you do give, and you like, maybe they need that time too. You never know. Right, Dee Dee. I guess I just haven't put my I really haven't given it much. We put it on the local marketplace and it got buried in all the ads, and I just never did it. Menno Ferry said, "Yes, Deb, I don't want to bury another man either." That's the biggest drawback of meeting men when you're older, because everybody we don't know what our time is, and my husband didn't look like he was going to die young, but who knows? Yeah, Connie, exactly. To have somebody pass that you finally find again would really be just awful. Now, so do I never look because I don't want to lose someone, or do I take the opportunity that if something really good came along to just be happy that you got love again? I don't know. I don't know. Russell said I was told I snore. Okay, and then Rainey says I like a clean bathroom. Okay. I must have my own bathroom. Most people's definition of clean is not my definition of cleanliness. I'm a homebody. Most folks want to travel. I hate traveling. Yeah, you have a set thing that you're into and what you like. And I'm not sure, but maybe, who knows? Yeah, Minnow Fairy, that sucks. Hi, Linda Wortham. Hi, Deb. My twin sister lost her first husband in 1985. She lost her second husband a year ago from COVID. I'm so sorry. That's heartbreaking. But I bet you she wouldn't give back the times that she was with her second husband, that she did feel good. Or why would she have been with him, right? Giggle says, I want to travel. Yeah, don't you and Rainey are not going to live together. Linda's Urbine, I don't know how to say your name. Is it Urib? Erib? Men, the ones I know have health problems. I would never want to take care of the man after my husband was sick for 6 years. I had set up. I get husband's full retirement. Can never remarry. Yeah, there's a lot to think about when when you've lost someone and you go through that. Like I really feel like grief is really hard. It really hits, and depending on how much of a wonderful relationship you had, but it's hard. I got over the worst part, the beginning, really the first 3, 4, 5 years, really. Now it's getting to the point now where I do accept where I'm at, and I still get the blues, but not like quite the depth that I used to get them. Just be appreciative that you had that with our husbands. At least we had it. Some people, they have terrible marriages, they get divorced, they're out in the world trying to find someone else, but they didn't have a good chance the first time, and you know what I mean. Like, so at least I had a very happy, loving, man. I just want to thank you all for coming in and having a really good discussion about, our time in our lives, and how important whatever we do feel is good for us. Not everybody needs to be with somebody. Not everybody needs to have children. Not everybody needs to be a parent or be a parent. So that's what I'm saying. It's there's room for all kinds of people. Hi, Lee. Lee says, what about those of us that have absolutely no desire to have a man in their life? I'm not ready to go there. I've been married, now a widow, just trying to make my life actually fit what I want. That's really all you have to do is make your life fit the things that you desire, that you value. Find your North Star, which is like really what you really want in your life, and paint your picture. You can do that. That's cool. Rainey said, I'm open to the right lady. I can adapt and adjust for the right lady. That's true, as for the right man. However, I draw the line at traveling. During my youth, I was on the road. Now I just want to move to Hawaii and be with my lady. Well, that's not a bad thing to want. And there's going to be a lady that just exactly wants that too. Thanks, Sheila. You will hear about my trip because who else am I going to talk to about it? Yeah, paint your picture, find this Matthew Hussey calls it, I think he says North Star. Find what exactly are you wanting? What makes you happy? What's your little goal that would make your life perfect if you do have those feelings of future? And don't let anything distract you. And if somebody comes along just to fool around a little bit, if you know ahead of time that it's just to fool around a little bit, it's not a relationship, you won't get hurt. You can always veer off and have a little fun and get back on your road. And that's what pretty much Matthew Hussey was saying. And I was like, yes. Thanks, Regina. That's wonderful, Insat. I really appreciate when I go to my PO box and get cards and I got. Did I put it up? Oh, I know I have a card. It was kind of crunched. I'll tell you that me pulling the package, Kathy's package, I couldn't get it out. I was there for a long time trying to get this thing out of my box. The only way that it would get out is if I pushed it back in. Hi, Amanda. I'm going down South Texas, as far south as you can. If you look at Texas, it's like down in the corner by Mexico border. There's several areas that are like, they're like the Florida of Texas. They're the tropical, warmer places in Texas. And that's where I'm going. I'm going to go and stay with my friend. I have a little apartment in a big RV park that is specializing in, I guess, birders, they call them, bird people bird watchers. Yeah, I don't know, but that's what I'm doing. How you doing, Amanda? How are you? How are you? I don't know if you've been here the whole time. I know Chase is here, but he has not said hello, which, just kind of, well. Yes, the thumbs up button would be really nice to see it go up a little bit. So whatever we do, whatever our goals are or our happiness is, and you definitely want to point yourself into where you want. And that's even if it's living alone, if that's what you want, make it the best that you can make it. And so I'm taking this big trip. It's a big trip for me. I hate packing up for a month. And the dogs, because they're a little hassle, but I love them. And off we go, right? Me too. Thanks, Giggle Fishy. Anyway, so I won't be talking to you Tuesday night. Now, will I do a surprise one Wednesday or Thursday? I probably will. If I can get internet connection. And I'm sure I can. People have internet at those places. So until I see you again, I'll be videoing my little trip down and putting it together and sharing it with everybody. So until I do see you guys live again, jambalaya, yum. Oh, that's wonderful, Connie. I want some jambalaya. I will have a fun, safe trip. I'll be very careful. I'm doing the best I can. I'm gonna drive as much as I can on Tuesday and get to San Antonio some way. Spend the night with my friend Judy in her lovely home, and, then she's gonna be driving out of town the next day, so we're both gonna get up, and I'll start heading down south. I hope I have some fun and meet the right people, and Beth's a really nice person, so it can't be bad. Christmas and New Year's, it's like going to Florida. Good night, everybody. Peace out. Be happy and stay healthy.